Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be putting what we've been calling pump racks on the side of this truck. So the first thing we're gonna do is put a receiver, or actually 3 receivers. One back here at the back, connected to the receiver hitch right in here. One in the middle, one right, kind of in the middle, right in front of this back tire, and then one in front of the front tire. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Austin Ross. I've been a welder for about 17 or 18 years, and here on this channel I just share the projects that I do and any helpful information that I've learned over the years. And then we're going to come out with some 2-inch square tubing that'll slide into this, over and up with a piece of pipe, 8-inch piece of pipe, so they can haul stuff along the side of the pickup. First things first, actually second thing, we just pulled this thing up on some blocks to give us some more room. And now we're unhooking the battery. All right, here's what we got so far. We got all of them tacked on, and I just wanted to talk about how I squared them. But before I do that, I did want to let you know about a couple of Christmas shopping places that you can do some more Christmas shopping if you're still doing some more Christmas shopping for your loved ones and your friends. One of those being the AROSS Welding store, AROSSWELDING.com, where you can find metal puzzles, candles, our most common sellers, or our best sellers I should say, which is the brass circle burner and the brass soapstone. Also there on the homepage you can find my favorite things, and that is just a few different lists of different brands and stuff that I wear that we don't carry in the that I wear or use, things I use. Amazon list, Carhartt list, and I think Stanley's over there, and Knox FR is another one that we're affiliated with. These Knox FRs that I've been trying out that I really do like. So if you're looking for a welding shirt for the welder in your life, make sure and check out the Knox FR, and make sure and take advantage of those discount codes that are there on the website as well. Like I said, that's AROSSWELDING.com. Also, if you're into gifting education, check out our trade school website, AROSSWELDING.school. We've got a course over there where I teach you how to build pipe fence. We've got a course over there teaching you how to build a universal welding rig so you can just get started in your mobile welding journey. And we've also got a branding course where Kayla will teach you how to brand your new small business. Could be welding business, but it could be really any trades business. So a lot of helpful information over there at those two websites, AROSSWELDING.com and AROSSWELDING.school. If you have any questions, you can text me at 405-643-7176. Enjoy the video. So this back one, I put a shorty jack stand underneath here to get my get it level this way. I made sure that receiver was level, and even if it's not level, you can just match the bubble. But anyway, that's how I got it this way. And then this other way, I took speed square, put it up against here, and took a tape measure and measured right here and down there. And then to double check it, I took my 4-foot level and put it up against this bump here and this bump here, and ran it all the way up here. And then I measured between this and my 4-foot to make sure that was square, make sure it was good this way. So a good friend of mine named Marty, I met him years ago whenever I worked at Stillwater Steel right after high school. He's done a bunch of these, and he just had his hands operated on, so he referred this customer to me, more or less. So anyway, I went by and seen Marty, got a few tips from him, one of them being these blocks to drive up on to get it up off the ground a little more. But the way he squared them this way, let's see, the way he squared the receivers this way was took his 6-foot level and laid across here, more or less used the edge of the tailgate, and he hung it out over a little ways, hung it out over this way a little ways, and then got it square that way. Did the same with this middle one, using the back of this bed here, which I don't know if I could have done that because of this, but I also don't have a 6-foot level. 4 foot probably would have worked, but anyway, Yeah, so that one, I literally just eyeballed, to be honest. There's nothing really to square off down there. And then the front one here, we ran all the way across, spaced it down a little bit with a 2-inch piece of square tubing. And then I just lined that top square tubing up with a hole on that frame. And I did it on both sides, so in theory, you know, this one should be, you know, somewhat square with the truck frame. So, and my goal is to have roughly a 4-inch gap between, you know, the edge of the tires more or less to the inside of our upright. So anyway, got them all tacked on, haven't welded anything out yet, and now I'm fixing to go eat some lunch, but after lunch I'll come back and get these all lined up this way and this way. Okay, we got a couple more things tacked up. Got the front one on and the back one on, and now I got a string line. I found center, put my center finder in the center of this pipe, like so. Got her level. Put my string line there, and now I got a string line running down through here, so then whenever I go to tack that middle one up, I can just bring it up, just barely touching the line. And then I can tack it off and then weld everything out. This here is how I've been tacking these round pieces on. Making sure I have the same space here, and then taking this square like so. But then once I get it tacked on over there, I throw a level up here and make sure it's level. And that's also assuming that this piece is coming out level. But whenever I tack it on here, I also put a square in here. So I'm checking it in several areas, if that makes sense. But in theory, if this is level and this piece is square with this piece, and if this is level, then it should be good. This is one of them projects where you definitely use the eyeball a lot, you know what I mean? Anything, welding bed, anything you do with a pickup, you can utilize eyeball and happy mediums. I've talked about that with fence work before. It's the same with pickup, because depending on where you measure from, like I found out here, if I measure from here to my string, it's one measurement. But if I come down here and measure to my string, it's a little different, because, you know, the bodies of these pickups, you know, apparently have a little angle to them. So you got to be careful where you go off of, is what I'm saying. Most accurate, in my opinion, is from here and then do the same back there. But even then, I've noticed on some trucks, the bed doesn't line up exactly with the cab. So anyway, that's why it's just good to kind of go with happy mediums, essentially. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to mark our holes, drill holes, put a stiffener. I gotta put a gusset on this middle one, a couple of gussets on this back one, and I can weld all that out. By the way, I did weld to the frame. I didn't bolt it because that's the way the other trucks were that they already had, so I just went with that. But yeah, and then once I get those welded out, I can pull these out and weld them out. And this job will be done. have it. All dead. Got our holes drilled in the 2-inch. Got her labeled front and back, and the middle has nothing, but it just process of elimination there. And yeah, you bet. It's a done deal. Thanks for coming along with me today. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you were able to learn something. And like I said, if you're still doing some Christmas shopping, make sure and check out our website, AROSSWELDING.com, and the favorites page, My Favorite Things, where you can find several other tools and stuff that aren't in the AROS Welding store. Could be some real good gift ideas over there on the favorites page. And like I said, to gift some education to your welder or future welder in your life, check out the trade school website. And yeah, have an awesome rest of your week. And remember, learn something every day.